Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Good morning, Happy Catty Crypto here. So like I said this morning, the volume's starting to look more positive and I can see a lot more things than other people can just from simple queries of a system and looking at the kind of analytics tools that are provided, but you need more of a in-depth kind of scope to look at these tools, and it's not so easy for us to just provide content on endpoints that we're querying that just gives us numbers. It's really not interesting for people to kind of sit there and watch. Now, we've been going through a big phase of the IBC situations, and it's been the kind of elephant in the room for quite some time, and Wrap Luna being one of those things. Now, there's a tweet that has gone out, and then there's also talks on the IBC discussions as well. And there's someone who has made a transaction on the Cosmos, and they've moved, back and forth between the Cosmos hub and Terra. So the IBCs are working, and as you can see here, so it's not like I keep explaining to people, right? It's not just us that work on the Cosmos system, and everybody works in the exact same way, do they? They vote on things as validators and whatnot. So there's a proposal currently going on over on Cosmos, and this is important because it's all about unfreezing it now on their side, okay? And it provides reference back to what we've been doing and what they've been working on and things like that. So this is really bullish. This is a really bullish sign. It shows that the IBCs are working. The people on the other side are also making the correct moves now to ensure that everything can go back to how it was before. This is groundbreaking. I mean, people wanted IBCs, you got them. Now it's just a matter of getting everybody up to date on the same software and everybody on that same client release and everybody in the same ballpark, and we're moving. So this one's all about spreading the word. If you're a validator over on the Cosmos and you deal with this kind of thing, then I hope you make the right decision on this. No one can tell you what to vote, and I hate the people that kind of go around saying go and vote yes to this proposal. Like, you should show people and allow them to make their own decision. That background noise is my cat drinking water, by the way. So, but this is huge. It's huge. So as you can see, we've got loads of people tweeting this out as well, really getting it out there. So if you see these about, just even though it doesn't, to you, this isn't going to catch your eye because it's not our system, but it is our system, has a huge effect, and the Cosmos hub is huge. And we've been over it's called the map of zones before, but we're going to do another video on it once this goes through and it actually does fully open back up on both sides, because that's what we need. We need it on both sides. That much is absolutely imperative. Now, like I was saying, right, the overall markets, we're in one of the worst bear markets ever, and I spoke to loads of people that are real OGs in crypto, and they said this is a real bad bear market, and it's just one of those things you go through. Each bear market feels like the worst bear market. That's what they're all saying, pretty much, which is, quite funny, because when you're in the storm seems really bad. When you get out of it, you're getting those gains, things are paying off, you kind of forget about the pain, right? Because money, for a lot of people, mends a lot of kind of issues, so to speak. Now, with coin market cap, it's always been an issue of them updating data correctly, and loads of people were saying, if they get the data correct and stuff like that, it's really going to make a difference. They are updating the data every 2 hours now. I get it, big company, very intricate website, lots of things that have to be put into this, but at the same time, we've managed to achieve this with no funding, just me and one person are able to provide you with really good accurate figures, apart from the APY thing, which is not actually us. It's actually the FCD and LCD endpoints that play havoc with our system. So it's not us, it's where we're querying the information from, but we'll figure it out eventually. We'll get that spot on for you. But the fact of the matter is this is a really good sign. It shows that we really are making headway. It wasn't too long ago we had a really bright red kind of warning up here, warding anyone away from investing. This is looking really good. The volume, which is off chains, looking good. It's looking healthy. It's steady. It's doing what it should be, and that's kind of reflecting back to our on-chain volume. And the reason why I always focus more towards on-chain volume is because that's where we get most of our burning done if we are a fully functioning system. And this is something that me and Zaradar touched on last night, is if you can provide all of these transactions like before, you will burn through heaps and heaps and heaps of coins, because microtransactions is where the money's made and stuff like I spoke to people about the top selling kind of items on eBay. One of those is mobile phone charging cables, not the plugs, just the cables. One of the biggest bought items every year on eBay, Amazon, across the board on most platforms. So it really is these kind of micro economic factors that have real good benefits. Now, working hard here at the HEC factory, definitely releasing LUNC penguins this month, making really good headway. We did say to people the staking module would go active once the project mints out. That's not the case now. They will be you can stake them immediately, and you can unstake them just as easily. If you want to unstake it, stake it, unstake it, stake it, you can. There's a 3-day waiting period between, obviously. But other than that, there's no you can stake it once and that's it. You can stake these bad boys forever. The treasury will forever grow, meaning the rewards will always grow. Different rarity penguins will give you different levels of staking rewards, which is even better, makes it more competitive. And they're going to be exclusive. Being a 1,000 NFT collection, they're just going to be super exclusive, and people won't realize it now, but once the project launches, people realize the staking module, the project, where it's going, and the hatchery and stuff like that. I think it's going to be kind of one of those ones where their value will be held off of what their utility use case and the fact that it actually provides for the holder itself. So really looking forward to this, and really looking forward to bringing this forward. And then once we've done that, we can look to the next kind of system. And I'm working on something. I've been doing some legal checks in my own area, and like I said, I've been working with someone who worked for a bank for a very long time, and it seems that we can do this. We're not breaking any laws. It's not illegal to do it, and it's something that if we can get it implemented on a real broad case across the community and get the community to trust it, then it could burn a lot of coins, and not from inside the system but outside the system, and do it in a really fun way as well, and just put it on a broader scale. And I know it's kind of, I think the word's big-headed, but I feel like if we launch this, it will be way more trusted than just some random person coming into the space and launching it. So really excited for the future and everything that's going on here at HCC. We're so excited because the validator node just keeps getting more and more delegations, meaning we can burn more and then we can fund more projects, which is absolutely amazing. You've got Ed's grant scheme, which people are going to be able to apply for. If you've been in the Lunar Classic movement from the beginning, if you fall into any of those categories, make sure you do go and apply. It's first come, first serve, and we need to ensure that the correct people get funding so they can keep creating good projects and moving forward and stuff like that. Folks, have a really nice day. Do share this video out. Let people know IBCs are working. There are proposals out and everybody's making the correct moves, really bullish moves, really starting to come together now as a project and get this back to where it was, so then we can start building better, faster. And, if you've listened to the podcast episode that we did live last night, you'll know that Zaradar's getting, a new high-speed laptop, and they are getting funding and they are getting equipment and everything's going really well. I think there's a huge issue where a lot of people on the outside think, that there is no funding and no movement's happening and things are all falling apart. That's just not the case. Super bullish here. Really looking forward to the future. Folks, have a really nice day wherever you are. Stay safe. Beware of scammers. Beware of doppelgangers. Beware of anybody pretending to be me. Beware of WhatsApp numbers. Anything like in the comment section. Drop a little like on the way out if you feel like it. Tap a subscription. Drop a comment. It really does help us out. It helps the channel grow and it helps us get above all these click baiting clowns. Folks, catch you in the next one.